containment tower was here, again. Zane said the man used to get it before Scratch did.
Tá jogando alguma coisa? Tô fazendo live aí se quiser ver.
Go to hell!
Retorno Initiation.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in, even after he moved out west. For months.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera. There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for. flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Então isso se passa antes. Caralho, que loucura. Será que isso se passa antes do jogo?
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the
Não, é
manuscript.
que aconteceu umas paradas aqui que assim,
The memory of my edits
Scratch,
was
que é meio que
already
o vilão,
fading.
ele
Terrible
criou
things would happen if the
manuscrito.
manuscript came true. Scratch was there,
Só
at Parliament
que não
Tower,
foi o manuscrito
undoing
que
my
o Alan
work.
fez, tá ligado?
He could use the story to
Aí ele
escape.
rabiscou e refez
could go
uma
after
história
Alice.
colocando a saga. A saga é a mina, né? No... Isso. Tipo, colocando ela na história. Então, tipo assim... A saga é uma
I
personagem
needed a
criada
new
pelo
draft of the
Alan.
story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Isso.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of
Aí o maluco do Quantum Break apareceu numa sala falando que ele tá investigando o cara lá do talk show.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to two murder
Na
sites.
verdade, a DLC, a AWE, que é mais interessante de se ver.
A new draft of initiation.
Ih, meu Deus, de novo. Nossa, tá cheio d'água. Máscaras. Máscara! Dark, eu continuo jogando com Alan Wake ou troco de personagem?
It was locked from the other side.
Dessa vez De novo, vamos lá, talk show. Só que o que vai acontecer dessa vez? Ih. E olha lá. Caralho. Olha essa silhueta que foda. Ô, louco.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough.
Ô, bom.
This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say.
Ué? O que aconteceu?
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
At the end of the tunnel. Jumalauta, that helps
Maluco
you
do Corno.
most, Tom. Mutta go onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget the Mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Acha a caixa de sapato. Ué. Tá bom. Achei que a caixa de sapato era muito fácil. E? Tá bom. Ué, acha a caixa de sapato no porão. Eu achei, ué. Esquisito.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find the murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Ah, eu vou ter que entrar no hotel de novo. Será que eu posso ir direto ou vai ser um loop também? Será? Ah, direto mesmo.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Aqui. Pegar o elevador. Falar com o Thomas Zane agora de novo. Eu acho, né? Cadê? Ah, aqui ó, o apartamento dele. É aqui, pelo que eu me lembro.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
É aqui mesmo. Cara, é a coisa mais esquizofrênica agora.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out.
Não, vai não.
Then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. When he finished, he took a return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
Olha que bagulho refrescante. Nossa.
I told you not to try anything!
Nossa. Morreu mesmo? Zane? Ai, caralho.
Mercy.
Que isso?
Thousands have gone missing. Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut!
Oxi!
Now that is drama.
What the fuck? I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns.
Nossa.
I had to find the movie theater Poets Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Será que eu posso usar o elevador? Posso. A TV tava chiando aqui. Vamos ver, agora eu tenho que ir pro cinema. Opa.
I could see the
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of a cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Deve ser chato. Sai. Ai. Nossa, que legal.
I had to find the movie theater Poets Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Eu acho que vai ser o último segmento do Alan, vai ser esse aqui. Eu acho que eu não vou jogar mais com ele depois. Porque, tipo assim, pelo que eu vi, o jogo falou assim, você pode escolher a parte que você quer jogar, né? Daí, tipo, meio que eu tô adiantando tudo do Alan, e aí depois eu vou jogar tudo com a mina depois.
I could see the searchlight beam.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based
Cara,
on my
aparentemente vai
interpretation,
ter
to
sim.
change that
A
which
menos
I
que tenha um
observed.
control
It
antes,
was
né?
all
Control
play.
2.
Shadows on the wall of the cave. An echo of the
Mas o
true
que eles estão querendo
events that
fazer é um
happened
remake
somewhere else.
do Max Payne, né?
Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a
Max Payne.
shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Ué, o primeiro Max Payne, o rosto do cara era do diretor da Remedy. O Max Payne acho que tá aqui no... Sim. Era da Remedy o Max Payne, só que, assim, a empresa foi a Remedy e a distribuidora foi a Rockstar. Entendeu? Eu acho que eu vou mudar... Eu não sei se eu mudo de realidade ou não, cara. Não, eu vou esperar. Eu vou esperar. Se eu morrer aqui, eu vou trocar de realidade pra ver como é que tá. Nossa, travou tudo.
The shadow moved too fast to see. Where is it?
Cara, o foda é que eu tô sem vida. Carrega. Opa! Ai, eu preciso. Aqui. Vai ter uma curinha? Porra, nice, cara. Já salvou. Salvou muito. Opa, tudo bom? E aí, Papai Noel, te deu o videogame?
This was the moment to destroy it.
Culpa do Lula. Ah, que legal. Ai, cara, que desgraçado, velho. Como assim? Nossa. Nossa. Porra.
The door wouldn't budge.
Caralho. Nossa. Que isso, gente?
Please enjoy the film, sir.
Hã?
The
Nossa.
cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen.
Nossa,
I could set a scene
água.
here.
Ah, deve ser intolerância. Alergia. Ué, não, mas porra, tem que. Porra. Então, assim, sem querer ofender aí, não é. Acho que seu primo não dá muito conta não, porque ela não gosta de leite. Depois eu falo, Meleta. É porque assim, eu conheço uma pessoa que fala, pô, eu não como nada derivado do leite, porque a pessoa é alérgica, né? Aí dá pra entender, porra, alérgico, se o cara come tá fudido. Agora, porra, a pessoa não gostar, tudo bem, deve ter gente que não gosta mesmo, mas pô, metade das coisas no mundo é feito de leite. Mas pelo menos ganhou um. É, falar isso. É roupa de 1990. Ah, tá, Porra, pensei que você realmente ganhou uma roupa medieval. Eu falei, caralho. Eu ia ficar com medo. Não, mas eu entendi. É uma roupa com simbologias.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Nossa senhora, eu sabia, cara.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult
Você
of
pode ver eu
word
jogando
for
Alan
a
Wake, então.
lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
É, o Dark, eu acho que a parte com o Alan Wake vai acabar. Eu só vou jogar com a saga depois. Ou seja, adiantar a história com o Alan Wake é uma merda.
I was missing something.
Pegou o Otávio? Otávio tá respirando fundo, aí ele continuava.
The main event was the murder. I had to find my way.
Posso, mas o jogo fala, quer dizer, o jogo fala assim, você pode escolher, você não tem um limite, mas assim, eu acho que vai acabar a parte dele, sabe? Se eu não me engano, essa parte com ele aqui. É, mas acho que é nesse tom aí. Porque, tipo assim, pelo que eu percebi, todos os modos que você joga com o Alan, você joga nesse mundo sombrio aqui. E a maioria das coisas é tudo a mesma coisa. É. Só que, tipo assim, eu acho que esse aqui é o passado e ele aqui dentro. E, tipo assim, a saga é como se fosse no futuro que ele consegue sair. Eu acho, eu não tenho certeza, porque eu ainda não entendi direito. É que, cara, esse jogo é muito esquizofrênico, velho. Esse Esse jogo é muito esquizofrênico. A parte que você fala com o Zane é muito estranho. Aí, tipo assim, você tem você tá num lugar ali, tá vendo? Tá lá, o saguão seita da palavra. Aí se você tiver outro modo, você vai lá, reescreve a história e o lugar muda. Cara, aí eu te falo, como que essa porra não ganhou GOT, cara? Isso é muito bem feito. As coisas desse jogo é muito bem feito, cara. Mas assim, ganhou muito prêmio também, merecido. Que isso, eu preciso analisar bem o local. Mas por quê? O que aconteceu? Sentaram em cima e arrebentaram? Muita história. A menina não se salva, não? É muito feio. A menina é muito feia. Não, só aqui dentro que eu consigo mudar. Isso. Porra! Bicho chato. Caralho. Será? Ah, era pra eu ter vindo pra cá. Cara, essa porra é muito esquizofrênica, cara. Realmente, é muito complicado. Eu não sou muito fã de sorvete assim, não.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre.
Wow.
So I'd use it.
Que bom, hein? Aleluia. A nata de Nova York. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Ao cinema, vamos ver Vingadores, Era de Ultron.
Saddam Hussein were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving
Caraca, é muito estranho essa
cult chased
essa
it as if
sombra
it
do
were
cara
their
gigante.
unholy grail, just like Wake's books were.
Ai, ai. Deixa eu ver, a nata de novo. Colocar a ceifa da palavra. E vai rolar um filme. Não. 3, 2, 1. Vai rolar um filme, vai rolar um filme, vai rolar um filme. Ih, ué, o que aconteceu? Não rolou filme não. Vai, filmezinho, ué. Será que eu tenho que ir ali em cima?
La La awaits you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night.
Okay.
A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Sério?
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Caralho.
The plot changed the details of the film.
Nossa.
What is this?
Sai.
You can't stop the story. You escape.
Pô, se sair um engole dois, eu choro.
Zane's lamp on the screen. I could transfer the
Isso,
light
cara.
from my lamp to his.
Ah! Sacanagem. Nossa, cara. Meu Deus do céu, olha de onde salvou o jogo. Porra. Nossa senhora. Você morre no jogo que volta lá no início.
Word for a lifetime. I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult.
Porra, um lixo.
Word for a lifetime or more.
Esse não é o gosto desse
The
lixo.
only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved
Pô,
acts
agora
of
eu
violence and fade back into
eu
the
salvei
night,
ele num ponto,
leaving behind
aí eu morri e já tava lá na frente. O jogo voltou, tipo assim, como se eu tivesse tudo zerado.
obscure meanings
Progresso assim, né?
led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me,
Tem que esperar esse
ready to
jogo
open its
agora.
jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. I was missing something. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Tem episódio novo, né? Vai ter episódio direto agora? O terceiro episódio fala. O terceiro falaram que é ruim. Falaram que esse terceiro é ruim.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony.
Porque os últimos dois foram bons, né?
Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special.
Eu ainda não entendi direito como. Eu só sei que é os Vingadores antigos, né?
Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Beleza. Deixa eu mandar um savezão bolado aqui para evitar que eu perca todo o meu progresso. Eu tô jogando aí. Pronto, salvei, tomei um cafezinho. Agora vamos lá. Saguão.
My writing was affecting reality.
Urban legends circling Thomas Zane. Urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail, just like Wake's books were. master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Well, maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
O que eu tenho que fazer? Dê um jeito de entrar na cabine de projeção, assista o fragmento do filme no saguão do cinema. O trecho do filme perdido. Vou ter que pegar a luz lá na puta que pariu. Tem a luz da puta que pariu. Do nada.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Cara, esse jogo é maluco. Que porra é essa? Do nada.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop. In the city trapped in eternal night, they watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind. I should look at the plot board. Keep the story moving. The police firm? I was close to finding the solution.
Think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues, made plenty of their problems disappear, dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
Não fui eu, não.
Straight to the top. The dirty cops look down in the city.
got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I find the murder site?
Deixa eu ver. Encontre o grão-mestre na cabine de projeção. Grão-mestre. Será que eu tenho que descer lá tudo agora?
Changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Caralho, que isso, que isso, que isso? Ah, legal. Não, 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 cara. Ah, vai tomar no cu, porra! Caralho, vai se foder, cara. Ah. Caralho, vai tomar no cu, merda. Caralho, cara, porra. Caralho. Não. Carrega, porra! Carrega, cara, carrega, porra! Ah, que legal. Nossa, legal, tá tudo descarregado, cara. Tá tudo descarregado nessa porra. Que vontade de jogar no controle no chão, cara. Porra! Mano, tudo descarregado nessa porra do caralho. Vai tomar no cu. Porra! Caralho, tá tudo descarregado nessa porra. Se fuder. Caralho, carrega essa porra, seu macaco. Consigo pegar, foda-se. Olha, o cara só dá um. Já foi tudo já. Puta. Caralho, você não tá. Ai, Jesus.
found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here. I wasn't alone.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Grand master my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
Eu tenho que continuar então, senão eu tô num loop.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who said that?
The door wouldn't open.
You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron.
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
Caralho.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going, find a way to the murder site.
Hello? Hey!
Show yourself.
It's gone. But I saw someone.
Ele tava aqui, ué.
You can run, but you can't hide. Grand master my
Que
ass.
isso, cara? Tô ficando maluco.
I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Then we'll see who's the moron.
It could not be opened on this side. I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going, find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Shut up. That's a real shut up.
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
Caralho, é o Sam Lake.
Kill me. You don't have to go get that knife.
Vai tomar no cu, cara. Que bagulho de doente.
Give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
Que isso? Agora não é o Alex Casey, é o Sam Lake. Ih!
What the fuck?
Caralho. parque de diversões.
I was getting close.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan.
Caralho.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on.
Caralho, tá bom.
We're just one step away from
Agora
your
eu tô ficando com medo de
final
verdade.
destination, Mr. Wake. But first,
Caralho, é
here's
muito
an
real essa
unanswered
porra.
mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions were getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place.
Na moral, esse jogo é muito fisiológico pra mim. Aham, porra! O maluco mandou uma assim, se os personagens que você cria é fictício, será que você não é fictício também? Pera aí, eu vou terminar aqui e eu vou ver também. Caralho, esse lance é muito bom, cara.
A murder site.
Eita porra. Ai!
The mask was the key.
Tá, aquilo ali era com a mina que eu fiz. Nossa senhora. Caralho, isso é... Agora que eu tô lembrando.
This is how I could help her.
Isso era com a mina lá que eu fiz. Holy shit.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? I mean, Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
We found family in the horror story.
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
Tá, eu acho que eu vou fazer essa parte que agora eu fiquei curioso. Fim de parte. Tá ficando bom. Tá ficando muito bom, tá ficando muito bom.
I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps. Like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy. A curse looming over me.
Nossa.
My writing was affecting reality.
Como é que eu saio daqui agora? Caralho. Aham. Peraí, acho que eu tenho que editar. Aham, por mim pode ser. Caralho, como é que eu saio daqui, cara? Ah, tá, foi aqui, porra.
I felt like I'd been on. There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare, but I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits. Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be. Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time. Hello?
Hello?
It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
Referência a Deus Ex Machina?
How many writers does it
Põe
take to
as
finish a
fotos
story?
do Corno do
One for each
estúdio.
draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photo from the talk show building basement. I had to go back to get them. I'd bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.